We are live here at the Hampton's Cannabis Expo at the Clubhouse in East Hampton. Today we're going to meet with and speak with some thought leaders and stakeholders in the cannabis industry in New York as the regulatory process comes into shape and people can get licenses throughout the state.
We are not at a moment of scarcity in New York State. This is a moment of opportunity. You don't have to have an equity partner to get your license. You have to have a good idea. You've got to have the will to make that idea come to fruition.
I'm here with Carrie Edwards, who ran for Brooklyn Borough President. That's how I got to know you.
Yes.
So now you're working with this company, Air Wellness, which is in the cannabis space, and I want to hear all about it.
Cannabis is seen as a healing plant. Seniors are starting to use it to rub it on their elbows for arthritis. People have been using it to treat cancer pain.
We have the Seeding Opportunity Initiative. That has allowed us to issue licenses to existing New York farmers. These farmers are committed and dedicated to growing tremendous product. They are involved and they are committed to making sure that they produce jobs in their communities. We expect them to produce everything from edibles and tinctures and vape cartridges, as well as a host of other products that we know consumers will be looking for.
A lot of people think about cannabis as just a flower, but cannabis also has been impacted on the war of drugs. People who look like me, who've been affected, who've been left out.
And then I'm also going to bring us to the equity goals of New York State, because that's exactly what our MRTA was based in. Those are applicants who are businesses that are women, minorities, service-disabled veterans, and it also captures those applicants who come from the community of people that have been convicted for marijuana offenses during the Prohibition.
What I've been able to do through AIR is really just open up opportunity for people of color, those who've been affected by the war on drugs. Last February, we did a 5-state expungement event, expunged over 400 records of people throughout the country.
One of the things that we're working on is to find all those folks out there, regardless of whether they want to get into the industry, who are carrying the stigma of that conviction and make it go away so that they have an opportunity to go move forward. We're going to represent for free anyone who has an opportunity for an expungement.
The people who are commercializing cannabis or making money from this industry do have a responsibility to give back. So let's make sure that we're building an inclusive industry.
We need to be active and advocates for our own cause. It's very important to join together, to speak with one voice, because at the end of the day, if we don't stand together, then we'll fall apart.
If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Let's go together and make change and make this happen.
These folks are going to help us get cannabis off the ground. So when you bring in the new year, I want everybody to bring it in with a little bit of New York cannabis.